Alright, today I'm here to show you a tutorial on how to make a runner's lace on a shoe. Now, what is runner's lace? It goes by many names. Some call it runner's loop. I call it runner's lace. I've heard, like running knot or whatever, but it's all the same. So pretty much what this is it is a style of tying your shoe in which what it does is it provides extra stability for like the heel area, and in doing that it can reduce friction so you don't get blisters. It can make a more stable ride along so you're not like pistoning in your heel, and it's just generally a little nifty thing to know. It's also not very difficult, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, first off, step one, get your shoe, preferably a good shoe, you know what I mean? Don't have bad shoes, you should have good shoes. This is a very good shoe. What this is the Adizero Boston 13. Where's the name tag on it? There we go. Adizero Boston 13. Just bought this. In fact, never even touched my feet before. Never even walked, ran, stood on it even. So it obviously has no runner's lace. It's fresh out the box, and I guess this is an excuse to tidy this thing up. So what you got to do is, first step, get your shoe. Make sure you got your laces, of course. That's the entire purpose. And what you gotta do is, see this little hole right there? Just gotta, there you put it in there, just like that. Step one, not that hard. I know, this is the most advanced tying techniques I know of anything. Don't trust me to tie a knot on a boat or making a, I don't know, Boy Scout structure, because I would not be able to do that. Anyway, once you got these little bunny ears, like when you're tying a shoe, you got bunny ears. Go with that. Very simple. Like, just put it in there, you're done. Hands off the shoe. All right, now, next step. This is the hard part that always got me as a kid. That's what you do. I should demonstrate this. Hold on, put it in the camera. What you do is you take this loop, you take the opposite side lace, and you put it through, and then make sure you get the lace to pull through so that it's on that side. So now the lace, like this, is under that loop, and then what you do is same thing for the other side. And now the other side, because you pulled the lace, is going to be a bit smaller now, because that's how like knots work and shit. So what you do is you do the same thing, and you put it through. There we go, perfect. Now it's like, looks like this, and you just go, there we go, and bam, you have runner's lace. That's really simple. It's like 5 steps max. And now, as you can see, it should look like this, exactly like this. It should just look like there's a little like tie or a little hole for the lace to go in, on both sides. Yeah, your shoe's perfect. It's a beautiful shoe, a great shoe. It's one of the best shoes ever. In fact, your shoe is so good that you're gonna run faster than everyone else who doesn't have runner's lace. This is a stat, 85% of professional runners and college runners have runner's lace on their shoe. Another fun stat is that 60% of stats are made up. Anyway, yeah, this is how you do it. I hope you learned. And now let's try and see it on the foot, show a more rounded way of what it looks like. All right, now time to demonstrate what it looks like on your feet, because that's kind of like how you're going to be wearing your shoe. It's going to go on your feet. And oh gosh, what the hell? It's hard to put shoes on with one hand. But the best way to also demonstrate runner's lace is by showing it being worn, because it's kind of the whole point. Like, molds onto your foot in a way, Gotta break these things in. Come on. My heel's like on the little back there. Perfect. All right, foot in shoe for the first time actually is kind of cool. And now, yeah, so when you pull it, it's hard to tell. There we go. Now it's like, there we go. All right, so now like it's nice and tight on my foot. I'm not gonna try tying my shoe with one hand, because that's gonna be hard. But yeah, so now it's like, it's maybe less pistoning, less ankle shifting. My heel is gonna be more steady, and I'm gonna have a better time running. Not that I'm doing that right now though. But yeah, anyway, this is what runner's lace is. It's very useful. I learned about this from my coach way back when, because I used to get like crazy bad blisters on my feet all the time when I was like in like freshman year or sophomore year, I think. Sophomore cross country. And then she was like, yo, do this. And I thought it was like magic because like I'm ass at tying knots, but now I'm bestowing wisdom upon thee so that your foot can be secure and good and laced up like a runner.